This is hardcore Minecraft, where last episode I built a custom city full of automatic farms. However, there are many farms I have yet to build, and I'm going to need all of them for a project I have planned in the future. To build these farms though, I'm going to need a whole bunch of shulker boxes, and that's why today I'm building a shulker factory, which will allow me to craft as many boxes as I need. But first, last episode I didn't know what the pale oak trees looked. Last episode, I didn't realize what pale oak trees looked like, and they are like the dark oak ones, so I can't use this tree farm for them. Instead, I'll just make these for mushrooms. I should have done this, actually. I don't know why I never thought about mushrooms. Oh, I wish the mangrove was before the cherry and not after. Okay, I guess I'm changing this too. And yes, I'm using mushroom blocks for the redstone. I may be stupid, but I'm at least consistent. Sandstone will now be all the miscellaneous items, and that's fixed now. By the way, one of my mods didn't update, so my elytra is going to look a bit weird this episode. Oh, you know what? I meant to clean this up last episode. Let me take care of that real quick. And there's a phantom. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. With that out of the way, I need to figure out where I actually want to build the farm. So if I borrow some item frames real quick, this is what the map looks like right now, and I want to keep the shulker farm somewhere within this area. I wanted to put it on this tiny island here, but I'm not sure if it'll get cut off or not. So if I fly over here, this should be the edge of the map. I'm going to go ahead and mark this as the boundary. And now using some dirt, I'm going to mark out the size of the build. Looks like I need to light up this island. Hello, creepers. Please don't blow me up. Just passing through. I kind of forgot I don't have a totem. Okay, anyways, if I look at the framework I built, the farm will fit in the map just fine. Guess I can outline the other two parts now. That is pretty big. I do like where it is though, so I'm going to get started on collecting materials for what will be the top and bottom. The idea is to build a white diamond that's been split in half with the shulker farm floating in the middle. Creating this distance will prevent shulkers from teleporting out of the farm, and also I think it looks cool. The white diamond will be built out of a combination of smooth quartz, snow, and pale oak. Snow is the easiest to get, but the smooth quartz, not so much. I had 3 stacks of ore left over from last episode, but that made less than 2 stacks of blocks. I need 14. Luckily for me, I can get quartz from stonemason villagers. Hello, stonemasons. How come you're the only one down here? Wait, where did they all go? I had 7 in here. Why are there 3? Oh no. Where did a zombie come from? Well, guess I gotta breed more. This should be enough beds, so I still don't understand how they do that. Sadly, I think the cliff needs to be lit up. Otherwise, this is gonna keep happening. I'll deal with you later, but for now, guess I'll have to breed more. Oh, never mind then. Off you go into the portal where hopefully you won't die this time. You know, I figured last episode would have been the last time I had to do this, but I guess not. Bro, what are they doing? Why are these guys so weird? It took me longer than I cared to admit, but I eventually got the villagers up to the stonemason house, removed the beds, and blocked them inside. This began a long cycle of trading iron for emeralds, using the emeralds to upgrade the stonemasons, AFKing the iron farm to trade for more emeralds, more upgrades, you get the idea. Here's the fun part. You see this iron golem that spawned? I completely ignored it for the rest of this video, but when I ended the episode and began work on the thumbnail, I noticed this little cave that opened up. Somehow, Enderman must have spawned in this cave, moved my dirt, and created a perfect path for a zombie to walk up and kill my villagers. I should have realized something was wrong when I saw this golem, but now I'll have to, again, replace these 2 librarians next episode. Boy, am I having fun. As you can see, I have done quite a bit of trading. I'm going to be honest, I don't really want to record any more of this process, so I think it's time for me to farm up some of that pale oak wood. Just got to grab some obsidian, build a portal, and welcome to the pale garden. Oh yeah, I forgot about the pale moss. That'll be, oh my gosh. I'm just going to hop down here. Dude. Skeleton, now is not the time. Kinda wish other mobs didn't spawn here. It kills the mood a little bit. Regardless, I still need some saplings. Oh, okay. Woodland mansion. Holy crap. What is going on? Minecraft just ran out of memory. Uh-oh. Game? Oh, it crashed. I am scared to... It is lagging so bad right now. How do I have latency in a single player world? Well, that's enough of that. And before I go back, labeling this portal is probably a good idea. Meh, that looks good. Now the question is, does this farm work with pale oak trees? Yes, that's a relief. Maybe one day I'll redecorate this area. That reminds me, pale moss should still work in the moss farm. It does work, but no flowers. Pale moss block can go at the end then. I've got a decent amount of iron I can trade now, which will get me more dead villagers. You've got to be kidding me. This is why I kept extra villagers in my house. Villagers are in place, and I'll cure these 2. Can I be done with this now, please? Nope, I still have more materials to collect. Not only quartz and snow, I may have built a snow farm in my base, but I also need materials for, you know, the shulker farm itself. Originally, I was going to build the top and bottom parts first and then build the farm after, but soon you'll see why that would have been a terrible idea. Well, that's everything. The other stuff is over here. Shulkers do teleport, so I probably want to build the farm before building any decorations. That way there's less blocks around. Let me get the schematic ready and in typical AGN fashion, build the farm in a time lapse. With the farm built, I loaded up Chunk Base hoping to find an end city that just so happened to have a gateway portal nearby. This would save me a bunch of time getting the Shulker to the main end island. However, I am pretty bad at the game. I went to the wrong coordinates. I went to Z -2000 and I should have gone to X -2000. First try! Again, fortunately, minecarts go through portals, so this part shouldn't be too bad. I just have to make a small minecart track. The question is, how do I get the shulker in the minecart without levitating? Not like that. Ow. Maybe I should come around the back so that I can set up the... Nope, okay. Come on, place it. Ugh. Wait, why are there 3 of them? There's 4! I messed up the rail. Just spam rails, just spam the... Really? Oh, come on, he moved. Coming in hot, just gotta place... Let me place it. Okay, just break the blocks. Break the... Bro, okay. Wait. Let me place the block. Okay, good. Rails. Yes. Redstone torch. Finally. I should just have to do this now. Yes. Okay, it's in. And it's on its way. Perfect. Please just go in. Yes. Now I can... Are you here? Yep. I think this is how you're supposed to get him into the overworld. Of course, I need another minecart track. And now... He's like blocking the wall, so I can't place the rail. Can you just move? No? How about water? Will that work? Oh, wait, the rail. Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Getting him on the track should be easy now. That was the wrong type of rail. Okay, let me... Okay. Ow. At least I know the farm's gonna work. This guy's ridiculous. All right, break the rail and then place. Good. Then I need powered rails. And then the redstone torch goes right there. Gosh dang, dude. Now go. Go. Why aren't you moving? Furnace minecart, maybe? If this doesn't work, I quit. It worked. He should go in the portal now. Or not. Okay, screw it. I'm using a boat. Is he trying to... He actually hit me. Wow. Going for it. Come on. Come on. Just get in the boat. There. This better work. Oh, come on. Yes, finally. I should have done that earlier. Healing the shulker is a good idea. Did it duplicate? There's another shulker here. Oh, just place the boat. I have insurance now. That's good. If I mess up, I don't have to go back to the end. Before I continue, though, I might want to get some invis potions. Hopefully, then I can stop getting hit by the pellets. Oh, also, I should plant some chorus flowers I got when I was in the end, because I'll be using end rods in the build later on. And once more, I'll need a minecart track. Question is, will this invis potion help, or did I just waste my time? Seems like it's working so far. Why do you insist on being annoying? Did something change in the recent version? I thought invisibility would make it to where they wouldn't hit me. Oh, I bet it's like after a certain amount of time. Either way, it did work, so I kind of wish I had done that before. Here comes the shulker, and before I bring it over, I should set up the final minecart track. Can't have any teleportable surfaces, otherwise the shulker won't go in the farm. All right, shulker, ready for your new home? I am. I'm actually quite sick of you. Hitboxes need to be on now so I can see where the shulker's looking. He needs to be looking south, otherwise he won't teleport into the farm properly. There's no way this guy's trying to hit me. There's no way. This time to get him out of the boat, so I should... Really? He's in a good spot. Never mind. Back in the boat you go. Okay, this time... Oh gosh. That works somehow. If I change this, I can get him up with a furnace minecart once I'm done floating. All right, here we go. Please tell me I did this properly. I can't see where he went. Is he in the farm? No? Where the heck is he? Oh wait, he's right here. And he's gone now. Wait, he teleported on the thing. He's in place. He's in place. I should be able to turn the farm on now and fall off. The snowballs aren't hitting him though. I think I can adjust the snow golems using a piston. That should do it. Once the farm warms up, I should start to see shulker shells drop out of the middle. But oh my gosh, dude, that took so freaking long. Like I said before, I want to build a white diamond out of these 3 blocks. But to do that, I first need to build some scaffolding for it. Reason being is that when I go to add the gradient, I can more easily make any necessary adjustments. Mainly the pale oak wood, since that's a directional block. And I want the build to be consistent. After building the first quarter, I repeated the same process for the other 3. Adding in the moss was more tedious than I anticipated, but it made placing the smooth quartz, pale oak, and snow extremely easy. Once I was happy with the placement, I went back and stripped the wood, and now I have to get rid of all the moss. I didn't really think about this part. This should be the last of the moss, and now the bottom diamond's in place. The inside is definitely not functional though, so let me grab some crimson wood and also cherry, along with a few redstone materials. So now I can build a proper floor. This is where all the storage and auto crafting is going to be. But to actually get the items, I need to run the farm, so I should build a spot for me to go AFK. Can't imagine I need anything more than this. I guess I'll go in order of what's easiest, so next will be where I keep all of my extra shulker boxes. I thought about auto crafting them, but honestly, this is probably easier to use. Of course, to craft the shulker boxes, I need to collect the shulker shells. So setting up storage for that is probably a good idea. Because I found this dragon head when looking for that end city earlier, I'll put it here too. I also need to redirect the water so it goes towards the chest. Anyways, now the items should flow into the hoppers. or the ground. One more hopper. Okay, now I have storage for the shells. But to make a shulker box, I also need chests. I could just use one of my tree farms, but I kind of want this build to be self-sufficient, so that's where bamboo comes in. Bamboo can be grown using bone meal, converted into blocks, then planks, and then chests. Growing the bamboo is done by flicking this lever, which extends this piston, pushing the observers together, powering both the dispensers and the pistons above. Then a hopper minecart picks up the items, with hoppers flowing into the first autocrafter, then a second, and then the third. Then all I have to do is grab the chests, grab the shells, and craft the shulker boxes. Okay, so this area is done now, but how do I actually get up there? The answer is wind charges. If you put dispensers in a configuration like this, you can launch yourself pretty high. To get the wind charges, I need a trial chamber, and luckily for me, I found one last episode. That's a trial chamber. Oh gosh. I could have just gotten all my copper from here. Why the heck did I go mining for copper? So I grabbed some more food and made my way into the cave. Hopefully I can get some good loot while I'm here. What room is this? I don't remember. Oh gosh. Oh, hello. Yo, in the thick of it already. Jeez. Wait, was that it? No, there's more. There's a chest. Wait, is that a new music disc? I don't even know how to pronounce this. It sounds like it looks like it's a type of juice. Recipe. Anything down here? Strength potions. Oh, here's a room. Wait, they cleaned this room up. Look at it. It's so bare now. For reference, they normally look like this, so I wonder why that changed. Looks like I found the same room as before. Wait, no, this one's different. Wind charge and another pre-recipe disc. Someone please comment how to pronounce that. This room's been cleared. I have yet to see an actual vault, by the way. Another staircase. Dude, it's the same room again. What is this? Minecraft Trial Edition? There's nothing here. Well, I got 35 breeze rods. That was less than I had hoped for, but it should still be enough. Before I build the launcher, I need the little tunnel. Now I can put a composter in the middle with 3 dispensers facing into it and some pale oak because I like using it. 36 wind charges can go in each dispenser. So if I hop in here, I get launched to the top. Well, I should say the bottom because the top still needs some work. I'm also out of ender chest, so I get to mine more obsidian. Great. Okay, but for the actual build, I need sand. Probably not this much, but whatever. I also need to make some charcoal to smelt the sand into glass, which I can then turn into white stained glass panes. I can't use moss as scaffolding this time because of the shulkers, but I can use glass panes and just make them part of the build. I'm also going to need some end rods, but my nether fortress from last episode should have... What is that? Wait a minute. Where did this portal... You guys remember... You guys remember last episode, I tried to build the Wither Skeleton farm. 1, I thought that was a lot further away. I didn't realize it was this one here. 2, I apparently had a portal here. No, I did not build this portal. I would not build it with corners. So somehow this portal generated, which is probably why the farm wasn't working. Maybe that means the farm will work now. But first, I'm going to kill these blazes. And the farm still doesn't work. Oh well, I got the end rods anyways, which means I have all the blocks I need, and now I can finally finish the shulker farm. And now both halves are in place. The bottom is still a bit dark. I'll deal with that in a moment. But yeah, this is looking really cool. Look how big it is compared to the other farms. You know, I'll show the dog too. Look how big this thing is. I forgot to name you. I forgot to name this dog. Hold on. Many of you commented potential names for this dog last episode, and I went through all of them. I'm trying to get him up on the chest again. I went through all of them, and my favorite one was... I don't know why, I just found that really funny. Thank you to Stinky Gorilla for that name. On another note, I should probably add those end rods now and clean up this mess. Taking a quick trip to the nether because I need some leather. Yes, you're all very intimidating, I get it. And I'll need some empty maps. I need more emeralds. Good thing I have a bunch of paper. So now I can fill in the maps, lock them, and place them on the wall where I can now see all of the automatic farms I've built in the last 2 episodes. So now I have the original island, the transformed island, and now the farming district. If I build more farms in the city, I'll obviously update that map. However, I think 1 farm's enough for today.